That crisp 500 rupee note sitting in your wallet right now, you folded it, crumpled it, stuffed it into pockets, handed it across counters thousands of times without thinking twice. But here's something most people never consider. That one note is actually one of the most sophisticated, most difficult to replicate, and most carefully engineered pieces of paper ever produced in India. The technology that goes into making it, the security features embedded inside it, and the sheer precision of the manufacturing process would genuinely surprise you. Today, we're going inside the factory and following the entire journey of an Indian 500 rupee note, from raw material to the finished note that lands in your hand. Let's get into it. The first thing that surprises most people is that a currency note is not made from paper. Not regular paper anyway. The 500 rupee note is printed on a substrate made primarily from cotton fiber, typically a blend of 100% cotton or cotton mixed with a small percentage of linen. Cotton-based currency paper is fundamentally different from the wood pulp paper used in notebooks and printing. It's significantly stronger, more durable, resistant to moisture, and can survive being washed, folded repeatedly, and handled by hundreds of people without falling apart. Regular paper would disintegrate within weeks under the same conditions. The cotton substrate also has a distinctive feel, that slightly rough, firm texture you notice when you run a fresh note between your fingers, which is itself one of the first security indicators that tells you a note is genuine. This specialized currency paper is produced under extremely strict conditions and supplied to the printing press under tight security protocols. The paper itself, before a single drop of ink touches it, already contains embedded security features that can't be added later. The most important of these is the security thread. Running vertically through every 500 rupee note is a thin embedded thread that reads Padak in Hindi and RBI when held up to light. This thread is woven directly into the paper substrate during manufacture. It's not printed on, not stuck on, not applied afterward. It's physically inside the paper. On the 500 rupee note, this thread is a windowed security thread, meaning it appears to dip below the surface and resurface at intervals, creating a dashed line effect when you look at the face of the note. When you hold it up to light, the full continuous thread becomes visible. Replicating this during counterfeiting is extraordinarily difficult because it requires the same specialized paper-making equipment that only a handful of facilities in the world operate. With the substrate prepared and its embedded security features in place, the note moves into the printing process, and this is where the complexity really escalates. Currency printing uses multiple different printing techniques layered on top of each other, each one adding different elements to the finished note. The background design, that soft lavender and stone gray color pattern on the 500 rupee note, gets printed first using offset lithography, the same basic technique used in high-quality commercial printing, but executed with far greater precision and using inks that are specifically formulated for currency. The offset printing lays down the fine background patterns, the architectural motifs, and the color gradient that gives the note its overall appearance. Then comes intaglio printing, and this is the technique that gives Indian currency notes their most recognizable physical characteristic. Intaglio uses engraved metal plates. The design is cut into the plate rather than raised on it, and the plates are loaded with thick, specially formulated ink. The paper gets pressed against the plate under enormous pressure, forcing it into the recessed engraved lines and pulling up the ink in a way that leaves slightly raised ink deposits on the surface of the note. Run your finger across the portrait of Gandhi on a genuine 500 rupee note, and you can feel that slight texture. That's intaglio printing. The numerals, the portrait, the Reserve Bank of India's seal, the governor's signature, all of these elements are printed in intaglio. This raised ink effect is something that standard printing equipment simply cannot replicate, which is why it's one of the primary ways to verify a genuine note by touch alone. The color-shifting ink on the numeral 500 and the bottom right corner of the note is another layer of security added during printing. This ink appears green when you look at the note straight on and shifts to blue when you tilt it. The optical effect is created by microscopic metallic flakes suspended in the ink that reflect light differently depending on the viewing angle. Matching this effect requires extremely specialized ink formulation that is tightly controlled and not commercially available. Microprinting is also applied during this stage, tiny text that is invisible to the naked eye but becomes readable under magnification, embedded within design elements on the note. Counterfeiters who try to photograph and reproduce a note will find that their reproduction becomes a blurred smudge at the scale where genuine microprinting is crisp and clear. After printing, the notes go through a numbering process where each note receives its unique serial number, that combination of letters and numbers printed in 2 places on every 500 rupee note. The serial numbers are printed using letterpress, and the ink used is different from the rest of the printing on the note. Each serial number is unique within the entire currency system and serves as the individual identifier for that specific note, allowing tracking and verification through the system. Quality inspection runs throughout the entire production process and is extensive. Automated inspection systems using high-resolution cameras and optical sensors scan every printed sheet, checking color accuracy, print registration, the presence and position of all security features, and the clarity of the microprinting. Any sheet where any element falls outside the specified tolerance gets rejected automatically. Human inspectors provide an additional verification layer, checking for defects that automated systems might miss. The reject rate is kept extremely low, but the standards are uncompromising. After passing inspection, the printed notes are bundled into packets of 100. The packets are banded and then moved through a final verification stage before being packed into bricks of 10 packets, 1,000 notes, which are sealed, labeled, and prepared for dispatch. From the Reserve Bank of India's currency printing presses, the finished notes move into the currency distribution system, transferred to RBI regional offices, and from there to commercial banks, and eventually through ATMs and bank branches into circulation. The entire production chain, from papermaking to distribution, operates under security protocols that are among the tightest of any manufacturing operation in the country. That 500 rupee note in your wallet right now went through cotton fiber papermaking, security thread embedding, watermark creation, offset printing, intaglio printing, color shifting ink application, microprinting, serial numbering, automated optical inspection, precision cutting, and secure distribution before it ever reached you. It is not a piece of paper with ink on it. It is one of the most carefully engineered physical objects you will ever hold in your hand. Next time you pull one out to pay for something, take 3 seconds and actually look at it. Everything we just talked about is right there in your fingers. If you enjoyed this video, hit like, share it, and subscribe for more deep dives into things you use every day without knowing the full story. See you in the next one.